Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever fed a massive report to an AI hoping for a quick, brilliant summary, and what you got back was, well, garbage? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. But what if I told you the problem isn't the AI, it's how we're asking? Today, we're diving into something called the SEA strategy, a really simple method that turns that data dump into a diamond of an insight. And this quote, it just absolutely nails the problem. Imagine walking into a giant library, waving your hand at thousands of books, and asking the librarian, so, what's in all these? You get a blank stare, right? Well, that's exactly what we're doing to our AI when we just throw a huge document at it. We're not guiding it, we're just kind of hoping for the best. So what's really going wrong when we hit that just summarize button? It goes a lot deeper than just a bad summary. Let's peel back the layers here and see what's actually happening when that AI gets totally overwhelmed. First things first, the most important stuff gets completely lost. When an AI sees a giant wall of text, it often just, well, it skims. It'll glance at the beginning, maybe the end. But all those vital, juicy details buried in the middle, poof, they're just drowned in a sea of information. And that leads us right into problem number 2. The summaries you get back are incredibly shallow. The AI might tell you the general topic of the report, but it's completely missing the critical stuff. The specific numbers, the weird outliers, the things you actually need to make smart decisions. You get the headline, but you lose the whole story. And then we get to the most dangerous pitfall of all, data hallucination. You see, if you push an AI too hard with way too much information, it can start to, well, invent things. It fills in the gaps with stuff that sounds plausible but is totally made up. And that creates a summary that's worse than useless. It's actively misleading. Okay, so we've seen the problem, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But there is a much, much better way. The question isn't whether the AI is capable. The real question is, are we capable of asking in the right way? How do we take back control and actually get the answers we're looking for? And the answer is the SEA strategy. I want you to forget about using a data sledgehammer. Instead, think of this as a surgeon's toolkit. We're not just smashing the haystack to find the needle, we're using precision tools to pluck it out cleanly. The SEA framework is as simple as it is powerful, I promise. It all breaks down into just 3 easy steps: sectioning, extraction, and analysis. Let's walk through each one and see how they all work together. All right, first up we have S for sectioning. This is your classic divide and conquer move. Instead of telling the AI to read the entire book, you give it a specific chapter. So you'd say something like, focus only on the financial section on pages 10 through 30. Just like that, you narrow its focus, and suddenly its analysis becomes laser sharp. Next up is E for extraction. Now you get to play detective. You give the AI very specific clues or keywords. You command it, find all mentions of operational risk and present them to me in a table. The AI then sifts through all that noise and pulls out exactly what you asked for. And boom, look at the kind of result you get. It's not a messy, jumbled paragraph. It's a clean, organized table with the finding, the exact page number, and even the category. This is information you can use instantly. That's the power of giving a precise command. And finally, we have A for analysis. This, my friends, is where the real magic happens. You're not just finding things anymore, you're connecting them. You can ask the AI to do something like, compare the Q1 sales data in document A with the Q2 projections in document B. Now, the AI isn't just a summary tool, it's your personal data analyst, finding insights that you might have totally missed otherwise. Mastering this isn't just some cool tech trick, it's a career superpower. When you can command an AI with this kind of precision, you become the person everyone goes to for real insights. You literally become the data detective that everyone relies on. So what's the actual real-world payoff here? Think of the SEA method as your professional secret weapon. You're not just faster, you're way more accurate. You can save your team thousands of hours of mind-numbing manual work. You become the one who can find that needle in the haystack in minutes, not days. And that is a total game changer for you and everyone around you. So the takeaway here is simple. Stop dumping data and start directing your AI. With the SEA strategy, you go from being frustrated with your AI to being genuinely empowered by it. So the only real question left is, are you ready to become the data detective your office can't live without?